Hello, I'm Jim Roddy of the Retail Solutions Providers Association, welcoming you to this 2-minute preview of RSPA Inspire, the Retail IT Channel's premier executive leadership conference. Inspire 2020 is scheduled for January 26th through 29th at the beautiful Grand Hyatt Baha Mar in Nassau, the Bahamas. Day 3 of Inspire will focus on the retail IT's biggest challenges, including a panel titled Channel Acquisitions, a look behind the scenes and into the future. That panel features Andre Nataf, the Senior Vice President for RSPA vendor member Heartland POS, who's joining us today. Hey, Andre, great to see you.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
Wonderful. I'm glad you could take time out from your travels here to talk with us today. If you can start off and just give a quick background of Heartland's acquisitions, their recent acquisitions in the POS channel, just so everybody's on the same page.
Sure. So I think everybody knows that Heartland Payments has been a processing, acquiring company for, 20 years. And about 5 years ago or so, they started acquiring point of sale companies, Liquor POS, Dinerware, PC America, Digital Dining, Expient, etc. And recently, Mobile Bytes, which we renamed Heartland Restaurant, that's a total cloud system. So we have a very long history of acquisition as well as being acquired, because Heartland was acquired by Global Payments, and Global Payments just acquired TSYS. So we know a lot about acquisitions and mergers.
Yeah, and there's a reason why we're talking about this at Inspire, because it's really impacting everybody in our channel. And so we're going to dive in and Inspire really deep into a lot of questions. But the one I want to ask you today is, can you talk about, for the resellers of the ISVs who you've acquired, what adjustments have they made? What are some of the best practices you've seen from the leading resellers in this day and age of acquisitions? What's our audience who's listening to this now? What should they glean from some of those? What are some best practices?
Well, I think it's a great question. I think for me, it's really about, almost, if this doesn't sound silly, not wanting to be acquired, because I think when companies are focused on being great companies and putting the company first and trying to do something that's never been done before in an outstanding way, that's the companies that we're looking for. And so it's kind of ironic, because I think that the marketplace always has a lot of companies that are looking to be acquired, and generally those are the ones that we pass up. But the ones that are just looking to build a great product, or in a dealer's case, that have super happy customers and have a high degree of the addressable merchant base in their area that they're servicing, those are the ones that are really attractive.
Got it. So that's who you're attracted to. And I guess if you can talk from a reseller standpoint, what adjustments have they made? What should folks do, to prepare for the changing channel and more acquisitions to come, for sure?
Yep. I think that, from the reseller channel, the biggest adjustments that they've made is gotten into a SaaS and PaaS model. If they've done it with a larger partner, it's more attractive. If they're funding it themselves and they're, spraying the bezels of the equipment so that, they can make it last longer, those are not as attractive, because they carry a lot of liability down the road. They're profitable in the first part of recurring model, but definitely not profitable as those commitments come up to replacing equipment and such. Also just the way that they've structured their business, because, being a one-time perpetual business, so different than being a cloud model business. So we look at all those things, and also kind of the contracts and agreements that they've made. So, it's more interesting to us if they're part of a larger, almost a franchise model of a dealership, than if they've created it themselves, because a lot of those dealers that have created it kind of organically have made a lot of deals with devils that then whoever acquires them has to honor those deals, and that's hard.
Got it. Well, our time is up today for this sneak preview, but you don't have to stop here. For more insights on channel acquisitions, attend RSPA Inspire, the Retail IT Channel's premier executive conference. Again, that's January 26th through 29th in the Bahamas. You want to make sure you register today because seating for the conference and space in the RSPA hotel room block are limited, and Inspire 2019 drew a record number of attendees. To register for Inspire, visit gorspa.org. Again, that's gorspa.org. Andre, thanks for your time today. Thanks for your insights. And to our audience, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in Nassau.
Thank you.